If you're curious, if you have a sense of wonder or interest in the world around you, GeoCamps for you. And in order to get that where you have as much hands-on activity as possible, try to get as far away from the textbook as possible and actually try to bring science into the real world.
Focus on observation, description, interpretation, which are just the core things that all scientists use. And so we focus on that for 2 weeks. It's very, very hands-on. We try and spend a day in the field and then a day doing hands-on activities related to what they've done on the field.
I think the key thing that GeoCamp involves is developing a science program that actually demystifies science. It shows that it's not a great big scary thing to do. It's something that absolutely anybody can participate in.
It doesn't have to be that they get really excited about fossils, just think about the basic understanding of exploring the world around them and getting more excited about that and thinking about how the world around them can teach them so many things and they can learn so much just by looking at things in a different way.
My favourite day is probably when we went to Mangapata stream and we got to dig up fossils.
We went out to Lake Fury and Pigeon Bush.
My favourite field trip was probably all of them because they were all so different.
We examined rocks and we just took samples and took it back here, and that was really fun.
My favourite field trip was probably Pigeon Bush, to be able to go see the fault lines and see how the land is uplifted.
Learning how the fault lines work.
My favourite day of GeoCamp was probably going to Mangapara station and mining the fossils out of the shell beds.
My favourite trip would probably be the one we went around to Lake Fury and we looked at all the underground water.
My favourite day was going out to Lake Onuki, getting core samples.
My favourite bit about GeoCamp is to see the realisation on the students' faces about when they get to put it all together and the kind of penny drops and they see that the earth they're standing on has a really, really long history to tell.
Favourite thing has been seeing these kids understand really complex geology concepts and they just get it straight away. This is stuff that I learnt in university and these guys are learning it at intermediate age, and it's just so amazing to see how they've actually just understood it straight away.
First thing I thought, I didn't really like science.
It was kind of a bit boring.
I didn't really do any science.
But when I started doing this, I got extremely excited because I got to go to a lot of places.
I found out all these different ways to look at science and do science.
The one thing that we really hope that the kids will take away, that science is really cool and it's really exciting to do. If they take that away, then it means that they're most likely to carry on and do it a bit more at high school and may even go through to university and undertake a science career.
Now I quite like it. Might do it at college.
But super importantly with GeoCamp is also trying to provide the teachers with the confidence that they can head back to their classroom and teach science. Show them that you don't actually have to have the answers. You don't actually have to know absolutely everything, because if we knew everything, we wouldn't be doing science.
Well, I think the most valuable thing that I've learnt, and I was talking to you about it, that what they've taught us about the way in which science can work through geology, we can still take that back and use those key ideas across any other science.
And not just take the ideas of observation into science, but also taking it into, anything, just fostering curiosity, getting out in the world, seeing what's around us and why it's there and how things interact with each other.